Stop tape.
Yo, I'm Bob. Into Masters of the Universe. Gonna be unboxing another action figure from the Mattel Origins toy line. This is Snake Armor Skeletor. And I love the taglines they put on these. From what I've been able to find online, this guy's is his is poisoned with power. So yeah, pretty cool. It does make sense because this version of Skeletor, when he put on this snake armor, he's apparently mind controlled by King Hiss. So he is a servant of the Snake Men for a short while, I guess, whether he wants to be or not. And I think this is supposed to be a representation of the 2000X Skeletor. I think they made one with snake armor. I never had that back in the day. I was more into Lord of the Rings at the time, so I never had that particular Skeletor. But oh man, this is a really cool get-up, I have to say. So here he is in his packaging with his snake get up on. He's got his chest all covered. He's got the shin guards on. From what I can see, anyway. Alright, I'm going to pause the vid, break him out of his figure tray.
Pause video.
And we'll have a closer look. Thank you, NVDA. Yes, we're going to pause the video now. Okay, good boy.
Space. Resume.
Alright, Snake Armor Skeletor is out of his packaging and ready to take on He-Man or his evil warriors, whoever King Hiss tells him to take on here. I love the idea of this guy, an unwilling servant of King Hiss, whether he wants to be or not. The design of the snake armor, I love it. I did have a couple of fake cobras as a kid. And so what they're doing with the design on the chest, like you've got a cobra design, I think, because you've got the fangs going down, toward the stomach, and then going up and flaring out for the shoulder pads. It looks, well, to me anyway, like the hood of a cobra, which is a really cool looking armor design for Skeletor. So about his helmet, I had a Serpentor action figure in the 90s, G.I. Joe's Serpentor, Emperor of Cobra, and his helmet, his helmet looked like a big cobra hood too. So when I got him out of the packaging, and when I saw, Skeletor's, face kind of enshrouded in this massive cobra-like helmet, I was like, oh wow, yeah, I like this design, because of course it made me think of Serpentor. It was a re-release, I think. He came with his air chariot. He had a couple of little knives that he could hold. He wore a cape and stuff like that. One of my favorite action figures. I was a big fan of the Serpentor Arise miniseries when it re-aired on USA Cartoon Network. But we're talking about He-Man. Why am I talking about Serpentor? Because of the helmet on this action figure, I guess. So he has a massive shield that you can snap onto his left arm. Like that shield. He could hold it in his right hand, I think. There is a handle, but I'm probably going to have him, strapping it to his arm. And then he's got this weird, I guess it's a sword. It's more like a snake tongue. It's got little spikes going, coming off of the sides of it. I would have thought he would probably hold it like that, but I don't think he does. I think it would probably, whoa, he fell right out of his hand. It's not really wanting to stay in there. Let me try and get this back in his hand. Maybe I didn't have it in there well enough. Okay. So yeah, I would imagine he would probably hold it so the face on the blade is facing the front. I mean, he can hold it however he wants to, though. I don't like the back of it, though, because when you turn it around, it's hollowed out. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be. I don't know. I wish that was filled in back there. kind of. I don't know. It's a cool weapon. You just have to have it facing that way, though. Um, from what I've been able to see online, they call that a fanged blade. So I mean, it is a blade. I wish we could get weapons. You know, I've been saying it in Snake Men videos a lot, but I wish we could get more, serpent swords and things like that in the Origins line for our Snake Men to hold, because all they have are those staves, which are cool. I like them, but I would prefer, you know, some more, basic Snake Men grunts and, just sword, shield, spears, just like the weapons that they would put out in the classics line. Snake Men are really cool. I just want, more weapons for them to have than just stabs. Nobody has a shield, I think, except King Hiss, and well, Skeletor's got his own personal massive snake shield now, which I love the design of. 10 out of 10 for the action figure. I could make it like a 9.5 out of 10. Maybe I should do that instead because of the fanged blade there. It's kind of hollow in the back, but I don't know. He still gets a pretty high rating because the design is just awesome. With the cobra going down the chest there. And I like the shoulder pads, just ready to do the bidding of King Hiss. And King Hiss has got everybody working for him. He's got Snake Tila. She's got to do what he says, well, for a little bit anyway. And Skeletor's under his power too. Who's he gonna try to control next? Man, this guy's got everybody. I really would like to see some kind of show, some kind of episode based on this. I don't think we're ever going to get that, but they would have made a great 2000X episode, for Skeletor to have been a, pawn of King Hiss for a little bit. And his evil warriors were like, what are we going to do? We don't have our boss to tell us what to do. He's on the other guy's side now. Ah, nuts. Anyway, that'll do for Snake Armor Skeletor. And I'll hear you guys next time.
Stop taking